Here we are in chapter 4 review with the numbers 25 through 27 and their answers. It says here to graph the solution of systems of inequalities and label the vertices. So we have two things to do. Number one, we've got to find the correct region, which is the solution, which is we graph the border line. Then we note that it's either solid if it has an equal sign like that guy does, and it's dashed if it's like that one. And then we shade the correct side. Then the second part of that we will have solving the systems, we are intersecting the two lines. So let's get to it. All right, so the first one, we'll do this guy in blue, and you'll notice that y, if we treat this as an equal sign, equals 3x minus 7. That is 0, negative 7, and then a slope of 3. So 1, 2, 3 over 1, about like that. And so that guy is going to look like that. And notice I just graphed it in a solid line because of this equal sign right here. That line is part of the solution on this one. And then we shade the right direction. So y is greater than. So this is the line 3x minus 7. And it says that the y's are bigger than this line in the answer. And so it's going to be on this side of the line. You can see that is the one which is above the line. And double check. You can check with the point, any point out here, and make sure it works, but we'll pick 0, 0 because it's easy. Is 0 bigger than 0 minus 7? 0 bigger than negative 7? Yes, that's the right side of the line. Okay, let's graph the other one in red, and this will be a dashed line. So let's do this guy, and let's get the y by itself so it's easy to graph. Subtract x, and we're going to have y is less than negative, there's a 1 there, negative 1 divided by 4x plus 6. Double check, we're going to subtract x over and then divide by 4 everywhere to get this one. So we get y is less than negative 1/4 x plus 6. So we're up here at positive 6 and then a negative 1/4 slope. So we're down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And so that's going to be a dashed line because it is just less than. And in this case, it's not equal to, so we don't want this line as part of the answer set. Now, if we look at this, y is below the line, so we go down. So it's going this direction. And again, you can check with the point. For the red, 0, 0 looks to be a solution, so we can stick 0 less than 0 plus 6, true. And so we are on the right side of the line. Now we know that red and blue make purple, so we can see that they cross right here. So that right there is the answer. All that area, it fits both of those inequalities at the same time. All right, and now let's go down and do the vertex. So the vertex, which is this corner point right here, we're going to solve the system where y equals 3x minus 7 and x plus 4y equals 24. Notice we're using the equals because we were finding that corner where the two lines intersect. So this looks like it's set up for a good substitution. Let's take that guy, put it in there, and we get x plus 4y, which is 3x minus 7, equals 24. So jump that in, and we get x plus 12x minus 28 equals 24. That's 13x. Add the 28 over there, and we get a 52. Divide by 13, divide by 13, and we get x equals 4. Okay, so now we stick it back in. We could put it anywhere we wanted. So we get 4, let's stick it right up in there. Y equals 3 times 4 minus 7, y would equal a 5. So that point right there is x is 4 and y is 5. Excellent. Okay, next one, number 26. We'll do the top one in blue again. Let's solve for y, and we get y is greater than or equal to. We subtract the 5 over and divide by 3x, and that will be a plus 2/3. So when you solve for y, I don't do it all here, but you'll subtract 5x and then divide everything by 3, and you'll get y is greater than or equal to negative 5/3 x plus 2/3. So we're up at positive 2/3 right there, and we're going to go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3. Looks about like that. And this is going to be a solid line. Let's see if I can make a semi-straight line there. It's a little bit crooked. And then we see that y is above this line, so it is going upward direction. If you stand on that mountain, you would be facing the sky to see what the solutions are. You can double check 0, 0. We are suggesting that it won't work by how we've graphed this line. 0 bigger than 0 plus 2/3, 0 bigger than 2/3 is false. Indeed, we should not be coloring that side of the line. Let's do the other guy in red, and this is also an equals. Notice that. So we don't have to solve. We got y by itself already. Yay! Y is greater than or equal to negative x minus 2. So we're down here at negative 2 as a y-intercept, and it is down 1 over 1. So it looks about like that. And so this guy, oh boy, looks like something like that. They both have negative slopes. And let's see, if it says y is above this line, so we're going that way. Wow, that's a lot of purple going on. Let's double check 0, 0. We're saying we would color it red, so let's try. Is 0 bigger than 0 minus 2? Yes, that is correct. So let's color where they intersect. So it's on this side and that side. So it looks like it's all the way along here. Not in that little slice, not down here. It looks like this whole area over here on that side of the blue line until the red crosses, and it's on that side of the red line. Okay, second part of this problem, we now have to find the intersection of those 2 points. So let's write this out. 5x plus 3y equals 2, and y equals negative x minus 2. Again, it looks like we're set up very well for substitution. Let's stick that in there. So we get a 5x plus 3 times negative x minus 2 equals a 2. Jump that in and we get 5x minus 3x minus 6 equals 2. That's 2x. Add the 6 over, we get 8, and we get x equals 4. So we take 4 and stick it back up here, and we get y equals a negative 4 minus 2 equals a negative 6. Oh, good. Okay, so we get, this is 4, negative 6. Based on my rough numbers and picture here, I wouldn't have quite guessed that, but that seems about right. 4, negative 6. Excellent. Okay, last one. X plus 3y is greater than 3. Let's solve this for y. So we'd have to subtract the x over. So we'd get y greater than negative 1/3 x plus 1. So again, that would be subtracting the x and then dividing everything by 3. So that is, we go up here at plus 1, and it's down 1 over 3. So it looks like that, and that is a dashed line. Okay, and now the next one, y less than 2. So we graph just y equals 2, which is about right here, and it's going to be a dashed line up where 0, 2 is there. Good. Oh, we didn't color which direction. I apologize. This is y is greater than negative 1/3 x plus 1, so we're headed up on this guy. So everything out in this area. And then on the red one, sorry about that, y is less than 2, so it's going to be down there. So that means the purple, where the red and blue cross, is right there. Good deal. And then we've got to find that intersection. Notice the vertex on this particular one is not actually a solution of either one of them, but it's right on the border. So that's why we're finding the vertex, is to find the solution there. So let's go with, let's solve it. So we get x plus 3y equals 3 and y equals 2. Oh, hey, look, we already got the y equals 2. That's great. This point out here is going to be something 2. Stick that guy in there, and we get x plus 6 equals 3. Subtract 6, and we get x equals a negative 3. Perfect. Negative 3, 2 is that one.